Hello guys, here's the 11th YouTube video from the series. Here we will be solving the medium level problem from Leetcode, and that is container with the most water. The problem is pretty straightforward. We are given heights of different boundaries or walls, and these are positioned at integer whole numbers on an x-axis, and we need to find two such walls inside which we can store the maximum volume of water. This problem can be otherwise phrased as find the largest rectangle that you can form by selecting just two rods. All right, so let's get into the solution. But before that, let's just go through this one example. Here we can see that these are the heights, but if we go like if you see over here, this rectangle is the largest rectangle that is found, and it's pretty straightforward problem. There's nothing much to explain. So one thing we can do is like use the brute force approach. Just use two loops, one taking care of the left side of the wall and the second nested loop taking care of the right side of the wall. And after that we can calculate the area and keep track of the maximum. All right, but that will take off n square time, and it'll exceed the time limit, and due to that we will be using a two pointer approach. And there's just one trick to the solution, and you can actually prove why this trick works mathematically, but we'll not go into that, maybe partially, but let's see. So basically we will have a left index that will point to initially this location, 0th location, and the right index that will point to the last location. All right. So the largest that can be currently formed from these two locations is basically this. Okay, wait a second. Okay. Okay, so the largest that can be formed in this location is basically this rectangle, right? If we choose this as the starting index and this as the ending index, but this might not be the largest. All right, so but you can see from here that um, this is the smaller one. All right, so when we move from here to here, this will be the limiting factor. So what we'll do is we'll just whatever is the smaller wall, we will move that pointer by one and keep on doing that and keep track of the max. All right, so for example in this particular case, we'll calculate this area and we'll keep track at m is equal to, let's say, area a1. All right, that we got from this area, and next iteration we'll move this pointer to here because the left side it is smaller. All right, and now you can clearly see this is the area formed by this. Let's say that is area a2, and a2 is obviously larger than a1, so we will replace max by a2. All right, and then you can see that the right one is smaller, so we will move the right index to left. So now the index points here and another index points here, and if you check the area, this is the total area. All right, and we'll keep on doing that and keep track of the max and finally return max as the answer. All right, pretty straightforward if you ask me. Let's get into the code. That's also pretty simple. We have the answer that will keep track of the max. We have initialized as int min. We can keep it as -1 as well, and this L will keep track of the left index, R will keep track of the right index. While both of them don't cross, we will calculate the maximum area using this formula: minimum of both of the heights into right minus left index, and we will check whether it is larger than the previous answer. All right, and if the left wall is smaller than the right wall, then we will increment the left index, otherwise we'll decrement the right index. All right, and we'll return the answer finally. You can actually prove like why this works, but explaining that would be like more than 1 hour. And if anyone wants to know, put in the comment section. If there is enough traction, I might make a video on that. But I think this problem is simple enough to understand just from this, so I won't go into too much detail. Thanks for watching, guys. Have fun and keep lead coding. Bye bye.